Welcome, everyone, to the latest episode of The Testing Room, where three of the gaming industry's best video game consultants who have never actually consulted on a video game bring you new topics each and every week. Sorry, Travis, I'll get it eventually. It's literally muscle memory. It is
It's the paint fumes and
100%.
muscle memory. It's fine.
It's
It
my
is the paint
brain.
fumes.
My brain shuts off when I go through that because if I think about it, I'm gonna mess up. So I don't think about it, and I can think about anything else, and I'll just do it. And then I saw you hold up the fourth fingers, and I'm like, okay, so clearly I missed
It's
that, which
okay.
is gonna take some
Can I
time.
say,
to...
I think that there's clearly a paint fumes issue or something kind of along those lines issue, because we are in the middle of one of the craziest heat waves that we have seen in a very long time, and all I can see is Alex wearing a fucking sweater today.
Madman.
I wear every day, fam. I was wearing the comics. The Comic HQ one yesterday. I wear a hoodie or sweater every day, typically because I go to the gym and wear it, and then I
Isn't
just
it
haven't
100
changed 'cause
degrees
I'm doing
outside?
housework. It's probably not 100 degrees right now.
Shit feels like.
Yeah, I mean, it was like 90 something earlier. It probably feels like
Ugh,
that, yeah.
that's so gross. I couldn't do it.
But I'm not outside. I'm not outside. I'm
Go-
inside.
Into the gym from outside.
Yeah, but dude, I go to the gym at yesterday I was at the gym at 5:45 in the morning. So like,
How cool was it
Not
out there in
really
Atlanta at 5:45?
oh, 70.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's got to be hotter than that because it's 76 here for us at that
Not
time.
that
We're
early in the morning.
We're the same right now.
It is.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not that early in the morning. It wasn't bad. It gets hot during the day for sure, but in the morning, no.
there's just no reason. There's no reason for you.
You
to
do
wear a
you,
sweater
boo.
right now.
you wanna
Anyway,
sweat it
sorry
out,
I threw
yeah.
you off. Sorry I threw everyone off.
Yeah, you ruined it.
Not your
Travis.
fault.
You ruined it.
No, that's not what happened.
No.
Anyway, welcome everybody to our latest episode where four of the gaming industry's best video game consultants have never actually consulted a video game. We do talks each and every week. Anyway, so let's start things off like we typically do. And,
Nope, we should start things off with our introductions like we normally do.
Oh, see, now we're all fucked. It's all over the place.
Take a breath.
Anyway, I'm Alex, aka the Godfather.
I'm Christian, aka I own a microwave.
I am Travis, aka Robo Baggins, and I own an air fryer and a microwave.
I'm Preston, aka Funkadelic Jedi, and I own an oven and stovetop, and they're perfectly fine for my needs.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I love that you've been stewing on that
I
all
know.
day.
You literally,
Lost
it was
sleep.
the first thing you said to me this morning.
Really?
Shut up.
Jesus.
Well,
When
so
he got
because
Discord,
it came off the other the back end of a conversation Travis and I were having. So Travis said, oh, I gotta go wherever to get rid of this microwave. It's like an extra. I'm not gonna go to the back story of why he had this microwave he needs to get rid of. But I was like, you just sent it to Preston. And then
No, I don't
right
need it.
after that, Christian got on, and I just mentioned it.
I'm good, fam. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So
I love that in this scenario, you wouldn't even take a free microwave.
I don't need it. I don't need it, and I gotta move it next year. Like I don't want to have it. I don't need it. I'm fine.
Preston, there is no microwave on this planet that is difficult to move. It is like lighter than the TV that I know you own.
It's just another thing that I would have to hire a mover to move for me, but still.
We're still waiting on a picture
you
of
can
your
put it in the front seat of
kitchen.
your car.
You could put it in the front seat of your car.
I'm not
Or the
doing
back
that.
seat.
They got
You can
movers.
put
I'm
it in
gonna
the
make
lap.
I'm gonna make the movers do it. Why would I not have the movers take it?
You could open it up and let Teddy sit inside of it for a while. While
I'm
you're
not gonna do that.
You'd
No.
be like,
Teddy does not need to get comfortable going inside a microwave. We're good.
well, I mean, you're not gonna have it on the floor like when you get back to your new place. It's not like he's gonna accidentally wander back into the
Right, yeah.
microwave.
And then you also won't notice, like, oh man, my quesadilla won't fit in here all of a sudden, and it's just Teddy sitting in there.
Anyway, Preston, what's going on with your comments?
Yeah, we got a handful. So let's pull them up here. We get a comment from Jake. We're going to save that for the end so we can segue into my week. Other than that, we got Tori's comment corner. We're going to start off with the weekly prologue from last week. First of all, This podcast is like the meme of the person sitting next to the billboard of a group of people talking and pretending to be part of the conversation, because the amount of time I've verbally responded to things you guys say as if you're next to me is ridiculous. I've done it in public. I don't care. Don't worry, Preston. If you're not a fan of the Jesus game, there is a God for a Day one that just came out on Steam in the last couple of weeks. I have no idea what it's truly about, so you may want to give that one a try. It feels like Alex takes
Take
too
a
much
look at the trailer
joy
really quick.
in popping Jake's balloon of happiness around anything Nintendo, and that's kind of rude. I mean, he's your D&D, aka Dungeon Daddy, and has the power to make your life miserable in your next campaign. So I would just be careful. I'm just saying.
Solid point.
I don't enjoy doing it.
Oh,
And
yes,
honestly,
you do.
it was less Jake's love for Nintendo, more of just Preston's.
Can I
love for
say,
Nintendo.
you know what's
He'll
funny
shit-
about
he'll-
this?
he'll poo-poo
is
where he
that-
To be
can.
fair.
Can I say this? I will say, just like Tori was talking about needing to, like, people responding in public, right when you said that, where you're like, I don't get joy out of doing this to Jake, I know that Jake is listening to this right now and probably audibly yelled "fuck you"
Yeah,
out loud.
fucking
as soon as that
liar.
was said.
Yep.
Preston.
100%.
Oh.
Continuing on, Preston, you have the Sonic racing game, right? Yes, I do. And so does Christian. I saw that Godzilla and Evangelion are part of Season Pass 2. I'm not even sure if that's odd or not for a Sonic racing game, but it's wild to me. Evangelion apparently is just going into everything. I think sometimes the same as Godzilla, but I bet you there's some small part-on-part ownership there to where they might be making the Godzilla game. I don't know. Who knows? That I don't know. Yes, it's odd, but it's also very cool. I like that. Change it up. Doesn't need to be all Sega characters. Also, I know that Lego games aren't for everyone, but I truly do recommend the Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. They did an amazing job incorporating so many iconic things from the animated series, movies, and paying homage to the previous Batmans of Adam West and Kevin Conroy. The story itself for a Lego game is pretty solid. It's great in co-op with the playable characters you get. Even gives you difficulty options. Definitely want to pick up if you see it on sale. Till next time, Tori.
Have you gotten into that yet, Alex? Nuh-uh.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm.
Well,
I know you usually always do the Lego games, so I didn't know if you'd gotten into that one yet.
he usually likes them.
No, I don't. I don't have time. I just don't have time. Everything I would like to. Travis actually asked me that yesterday or today. We were talking about the Lego games.
Yeah.
It looks really good. I'm sure it's really good. I've heard it's good, and the other Batmans are really good. I currently I have no TV up on the wall to play it on. None of my consoles are plugged in to play it on. Not even my PC is plugged up. I'm not even in my office. It's so destroyed right
Yeah.
now. So I have not. But I will. I will this year. It'll be a this year game for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I figured
Yeah,
you'd jump on
I'm
that
excited
one
to play
sooner.
it.
Yeah, it looks great. Looks like it's got a lot
Yeah.
of Arkham combat too, so that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, it'll be a this game it'll be a this year game for sure.
All right, guys. Tori's comment for part 1 of the Final Fantasy 13 video game book club. All right, so like everyone else, I swear I have seen the opening of this game somewhere else before and thought it was basically stolen. Like Alex, I also went down a rabbit hole, Google searched, and could not find anything.
Mhm.
That is so weird. Now, pretty sure I played this game before. I clearly remembering the opening scene in chapter 1 and moving down that road to try and get Sarah, but everything else is a blank. So maybe I did not ever play it, but have seen it. I know I will have more opinions on these characters as the game moves along, but I can see Snow getting on my nerves the most. Yeah, that's Troy Baker. When it comes to Hope, would be a Square game. When it comes to Hope, it would be a Square game if there wasn't a sad, moody boy with floppy hair. Thank you, Tori. That's kind of probably what I meant last time.
Fair.
I think the
not really
reason
sad.
why I like Lightning so much, besides the fact she really has no time for people, is just as I do. Not time for people, just as I do. Her default facial expressions is resting bitch faced and is a good one. Truly not a great design of Odin, least favorite of one I've seen so far from other games. But overall, it's not a bad game so far. If you're not comparing it to the other Final Fantasy games, I wish the combat was better. The paradigm system isn't a bad idea, but it feels so far like not fully formed idea. I spent more time flipping between them than actually fighting them in the later battles. See everyone at the end of chapter 8, Tori.
I'm a little offended that Tori is playing this game and Travis is not.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't know what was
I don't
going
know
on
why you
there.
would be
I see what
offended.
you mean.
I mean, that's fair.
Just saying.
That's Travis. He
That's
joined
fair.
late in the games. It's not bad. It's okay.
It's, I mean, honestly, as long as it's going to take you, I might be able to catch up.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's a lot of point.
It is on the, is it on the Steam library?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
Yes.
I play the Steam version.
Okay.
It's been great. Steam
And
version.
you
is
can
it-
play it. You can play it on super easy and like probably
easy.
just cruise
You have
through it,
normal
too,
and
if you
easy.
want.
Yes.
And is it decently easy to mainline without a ton of side quest stuff?
So far,
It is
Well,
one
so
big
far
main
there
line
hasn't been
so
a single
far.
side quest even in the game.
yeah, so far it's just been
Yeah,
mainlining.
it is
Like
not,
all the way
not
up.
even not even an open world map. It's just this is
You
hallway.
get some different
Just
detours to
random
get
hallways.
items, but like, yeah, other than that, it's very linear.
All right. Well, I'll see what I can do before y'all record the next episode
Sure.
of the Video Game Book Club.
Well,
Yeah.
Alex hasn't even started it yet. So
yeah, he hasn't started.
you
He hasn't
got
started part
plenty
2
of
yet. Yeah,
yeah.
Facts.
but that's
Facts.
okay.
All right.
Yeah, and I would say that I even playing part 2, I'm kind of getting more of a hang of the paradigm system. Like, I'm picking things that I like. I'm moving up to be those first 3 like spots because like, man, I would add the 1 or 2 I wanted, and it's like 7th one down. I'm like, fuck, hit this one, scroll down 7 while they're battling, hit that one. And I'm like, okay, no, we got the 3 I really need for this like team up. And that's what we're doing. But man, if I didn't play 12 right before this, like I would have been more okay with it. But I've played 12 like recently, and god damn is that job system, the gambit system, 1,000 times better than this ever could be. But you know, you take what you get and you move along. So
The gambit system is very good. I think so. The only thing that I wanted to respond to with Tori's comment about lightning is I actually think I think why her talking about why she likes lightning
mhm.
is what pisses me off the most about lightning is that she does not she does have all of those good qualities that are not standard, especially for women characters in Square
Sure.
games
Not helpless. And,
that are good. My problem is that so far with the writing is so much of her like anger is misplaced and unnecessary
Just
during the
angry to
game
be
that makes
angry.
it so that it makes no sense. Like, you know, like the times where like they're trying to free Sarah. Like I'm only talking about part 1, right?
Sure.
But so we haven't talked about part 2 yet, but like they're trying to free Sarah in part 1 and everybody's sitting there, everybody's chiming in. She's like, "Oh, I'm going to leave." And then everybody in that scene asks her like, "Hey, where are you going? What the fuck's going on?" And she's like, "Fuck you, Snow." And then turns around and punches him in his shit. And it's like, but everybody asked you the question. Like, why are you mad? Like, what is going on? And then it's like just multiple times I'm just like all of like her like at the end of part 1 where she yells at Vanille for no reason is like, "Maybe next time I see you, we'll be enemies." And Vanille's
Like,
just
what
standing
the
there
fuck?
like the old meme, like, what do they say fuck 50 for? Like, it's like, yeah, like, because like they're literally just talking to you and you
Mhm.
are giving her a death threat on your way out for zero reason.
1,000% misplaced aggression, but there's a part 2. There might be a little bit of turnaround on that, but we'll see.
You know,
I'm
I'm not going to talk, but yes,
Yes.
yeah, part 2 has some things.
got some
It
story,
does.
got some hopefully character development, but we'll see. I haven't gotten too far past that point. All right. All right. Next Tory comment on the Tory corner. This will be the top 10 game trailers comment. Okay. So, top game trailers. Let me start off with one that is not a trailer for the main game, but a DLC. Just came out recently, and it's the live action Dave the Diver in the Jungle DLC trailer that turned into like a 12-minute live action movie short. The creator of Dave the Diver loves Sharknado movies and got the director of them to direct and produce the live action trailer and short movie, and it's amazing. If you guys have not watched
that is
it,
very good.
you need to. Honorable mentions.
Mhm.
Honorable mentions are the 2019 E3 Elden Ring trailer. This is the first Souls game I played fully and really enjoyed it. Hashtag never forget when Christian got me to buy Dark Souls when we worked at Best Buy, told me I would love it. I naively believed him, and he was then conveniently on PTO, so I couldn't chuck the game at him on the next shift. I've learned my lesson in blindly following his suggestions.
Oh, I completely forgot about that. I don't remember what that PTO was for, but that is an amazing
Great
coincidence.
times.
Holy
Very
shit.
well timed. My top 5 gaming trailers are number 5, Assassin's Creed 2. Number 4, Red Dead
Good one.
Redemption 2, official trailer number 3.
Mm.
Witcher 3, A Night to Remember.
Good
Arkham,
one.
Batman Arkham City, Hugo Strange trailer.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that one's a
was
good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
And the number
Yeah,
one, Batman Arkham Asylum breakout trailer. It got me to buy my first gaming console that wasn't a Nintendo DS. Till next time, Tori. I've mentioned this to a couple of guys on here. When I was editing that, I wanted to put all the trailers in there as Alex was reading off our top 10. I get to I'm like, okay, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. We get to Metal Gear Solid 2, and this is a 9+ minute trailer. I should not have been surprised because it's Hideo Kojima trailer, but I'm like watching this, I'm like, this is not a trailer. Like, if any movie were to give us a 9-minute trailer, we would be fucking pissed. Like, this is not a trailer. And I've already mentioned why I also don't think it should have made, or at least Dead Island, I feel should have been higher rated than Metal Gear 2, but we've made our decisions. It's all there. But
I will
it's the
say,
funniest thing in the world. I'm sitting here, I'm like 9 fucking minutes. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I mean, I definitely
here's what I'll say.
to be fair.
He did. That's true. And also,
Selected list.
what I have said before when we played through all of the Metal Gear games, or my curated list of the Metal Gear games, I should say. And I've said this before, and Alex has now experienced it when he's been playing Death Stranding and everything. There is only one person who could get away with these kind of things, and it is Mr. Kojumbo himself.
Yeah.
There is no one else.
I kind of get it. You know, it's going from 1 to 2, and like all the upgrades from everything from 1 to 2. It's like you gave them 9 minutes of that so they could see all the good stuff in it. Like I get it, but god damn, was that a fucking trailer? Holy shit! All right,
It's all a lie. Every single bit of it is a lie.
Well, I mean, it's technically a lot of it's in the first the level. It's just not the game. it is in the first level though. All right. So last comment from Tori. This will be, yay, Travis. Now Alex can't forget to invite you to side quests and other fun things because he wasn't notified of your text. Welcome. I heard also that the deluxe edition for GTA, besides locking in shops, it's also like story missions with NPCs that you can get with a deluxe, and it's content that unlocks at different points in the story as well, and people will still buy it. Yeah, apparently there's people out there flipping it and getting like $10 more because dumbasses out there are buying pre-orders for a digital only game.
What? Oh, you know what? Never mind. I almost got really angry. I need to let that go.
Yeah, just let dumb people be dumb people at this point. Fucking whatever.
I almost got really angry. It's
You don't need to. Yeah, that energy does not need to be put towards that. You can just totally
No,
let
it
it go.
doesn't. It's
let
just
it go.
really like it's the idea
Stupidity
of
of people.
going online. Like if you have a digital pre-order, a game that you can only buy on Xbox or PlayStation right now. You're the person. You're like, I need to buy this game, and I want the digital deluxe edition. And then you go and you're like, well, surely I can't just get this on my PlayStation where it's coming out on. Like, not my console. That would be weird. I should go to eBay.
That is
to
very
get some
weird.
Pre-order code. Like, I'm just like, what
What's wrong with people?
dumbass
Yeah.
do you have? Yeah.
Unless for some reason you think like there were special like I don't know special editions given to a handful of people and maybe those people are selling them but
there's not pre-order
that's not-
bonuses for certain places, right? There's not like
There's
an
no way.
Amazon or no, but it's a digital code, so it's
You
irrelevant.
do
It
get
doesn't
pre-order
matter. No,
stuff,
this is so
but like
stupid.
it's for the person who pre-ordered it, and you can't give that pre-order bonus to someone because you're just giving them the game code at the end of the day. So they're not actually
Yeah,
getting
no, no.
It's all dumb. It's all very fucking stupid.
Yeah.
People can do whatever the fuck they want with their lives, I guess. All right. So to finish this off, this one is for you guys. Not a soccer fan, but the World Cup things I've enjoyed so far. The Scottish fans basically drinking Boston Dry. People
True.
discovering ranch for the first time.
That's been weird.
Yeah. The German fan Freddie living his best life,
Yeah.
discovering North America. And number 4, U.S. citizens on the internet finding out the U.S. has a team playing. I think that's everything in this chaos comment.
Yeah.
Till next time, Tori. P.S. The Steam Machine pricing dropped. Everyone's thoughts? Shocked, not shocked. Not dropped in
I
price,
called
but
it.
like announced. Yeah, it's fucking wild.
It was exactly the number that I said it was going to be.
It's like $10.49 for the base.
The
Yeah,
one you
Yeah.
want, 1,200 for sure.
yeah. So
Doesn't
and
come
then
with the controller.
1,500 for the big boy.
Yeah.
Which is right around the area that I said it was going to be in. So yeah, and honestly, the thing is like, I don't know, man. I still feel like the problem is that with component costs now, if you were to try to build this today, it's probably like
Right around that price, yeah.
right around that price. Like, if you did it fully, cause like if you tried to match its specs, like try to make a mini one, like you could probably save a little bit of money, and do that. But bundling it with a Steam controller, doing all that other stuff, like, and honestly, especially in the 1,200 range with a controller, whatever the Project Helix comes out and whatever the PS7,
6.
dude, or yeah, sorry, PS6. It's
It's gonna be over
probably
1,000. Yeah. It's gonna be over 1,000.
They're probably going to
100%.
be around that spot,
Yep.
dude. Like, it's
I
just
just
kind of nuts.
don't care. I just keep on playing the games because as we've seen, they'll just make games for PS5 as well, and they'll probably see the lack of purchases for PlayStation 6, so they'll probably want everybody to still make games for the PS5 because they'll just be able to sell more copies there.
I think it's naive to think there will be a lack of sales on any new console because that's assuming that
Maybe dumb hope.
everyone
Yeah.
can't afford it, but that's not the way the world works. And we know that a lot of things like these, a lot of things when you can't afford it, look at Disney World. That's a good, I like to go to the Disney World example because I lived in Florida. I used to have a state resident pass and stuff. And we eventually got priced out of it and we canceled based on how often we went right before we moved away. But like less people don't go when prices get raised. It just becomes a luxury item. So now, like at Disney World, when they announced like the Genie Pass, it was like $30 on top of everything. And when they announced like all these other special things, like people didn't not buy it. Instead, influencers bought it and other people bought it and they made content around it. They're like, look at me, I'm at Disney World, right? Like it becomes a luxury item at that point.
Sure.
So it's naive to be like, oh, they're going to look at lack of sales. No, they're going to sell a fuck ton of them
Yeah.
because then everybody gets to look at their friends and be like, look what I have. And like you don't
Yeah,
have
but
it,
I
right?
do
And
think-
that's just
More
what
hope.
it is.
More of a hope, I guess.
I don't know that it'll change. I do think that you will see an overall, I do not think that if you have the PS6 come out or whatever, or Project Helix or whatever, and it is, especially if everything keeps going the same way it is and people keep having less and less money and more things are more and more expensive, I do think that year over you will not see as many PS6s be sold as there were PS5s. People will still buy them, and there will still be like a whole business around. Like obviously that will still happen, but I don't think that they will move as much as they did before.
Sure.
But if you get to that point, you'll do what Nintendo does, right?
Just
Which
not make
is
as
like,
many.
no, you'll just say these new games are only on the latest console.
Well, yeah,
That's it.
that's what they always do.
what
Right?
you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, 100%.
Right.
Yeah, and then people,
Right.
yeah, right,
And-
and
that's
then
what you're gonna do.
people will be forced to make a choice on
Mhm.
do you put yourself in debt to get one or do you not?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe it'll be a little slower. I don't know. Gaming as a whole is growing so quickly. Maybe it'll be a slower upgrade cycle for people that have gaming consoles, but
I actually
to think
I
like,
don't
oh,
think
they're gonna see a big dip. I actually don't think they will see a big dip.
I don't think gaming. I think that we're like, I think that we are accelerating towards like a boiling point of
Mhm.
like the crash sooner than I think we are. I think that like
What people can't afford. it.
everything that's happening in this, like we just keep. I mean, like Microsoft just laid off another 500 people after to offset all of the free consoles that she handed out during that
Mhm.
fucking. I don't know. That's actually what happened.
No,
the
it's
timing.
the sale of other,
Yeah.
the buying.
Like,
of
I
other
mean, dude, we're at the
studios.
point now where like unprecedented shitty things are happening in this industry.
Mm-hmm.
Like shopping out Ninja Theory during its E3 press conference, like knowing like, hey, as soon as this is done, I'm going to lay you all off, but we're doing this to shop you around to see what it's like basically like an auction. is
Yeah.
not something that's ever been done before, and I think that you're just gonna not that again. We've talked at length about what I think what we think the crash, this kind of crash would look like, but I think that we are accelerating more towards that, where we're gonna see more and more people hanging out in the indie space and doing stuff there, and there'll be
Cheaper computers.
less and less people giving shit about whatever the next Last of Us remake re-release
Yeah.
part 7 is.
And more about the
I've never
next
wanted a
Friends
bubble to pop so bad, at least for AI,
Yeah,
anyways.
100%. Right there with you.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah,
I
bring
do-
everything down. I just
well,
bought
dude,
a,
you know what's funny
I
is
just-
we're silently seeing a lot of companies like coming out and being like, "Hey, could you guys use AI a little less? It's too much money now. Can you use it a little less?" Like they're
Mhm.
like being very quiet about like pulling people's tokens away and like only giving it to people they think that need it in the company and stuff. So
Well, but that's just because everything is so subsidized right now, and none of those companies are making money off of it. That's the thing. If we, I don't know what the breaking point is between when they figure out how to make money and when it does collapse, right? Like if they figure out how to make money faster, then
that's
it's
then,
going to
yeah,
be here
then,
to
then
stay.
it won't matter.
But if they
yeah.
but if they can't, if they're continuing to subsidize, and I would give it probably 2 years. If they can't figure out a way to get past the subsidiaries or to subsidize it in the
It'll
next
die.
2 years, then it'll die. It'll have to. But you can't. Nobody can afford anything, right? Like
Yeah.
can't afford a new computer to run the new AI on. So like, what are you
Yeah.
gonna do? But
God, fucking
Yeah.
I
Fingers crossed,
bought
fingers crossed.
a video recorder the other day for my home security cameras, and it came with a hard drive that at this time last year, I don't know, I think I paid $350 for the thing total. It's like 180 for the hard drive, but this time last year probably would have been a $60 hard drive.
Oh, yeah.
probably.
You know,
Oh yeah.
it was nothing big. It was like 4 terabyte, right? Nothing
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, it's nuts.
It's wild. All right. Last comment from Jake. It's from the Tour Worlds podcast, but it's Jake. I absolutely do not get why you guys love to hate on Star Fox. Obviously, this is not to everyone here. The new one is fantastic. It's just
Okay, wait, real quick. Who is this to? Who is this to?
It's not to me.
And it's
Okay.
not
For
to me.
fucking sure. So you do your deductions there, Sherlock Holmes, to find out who it is. So
It's probably to you, Alex. I'm just gonna
Probably
say
you.
it's probably to you.
No,
We
no, I am not going to let you skirt any of this again.
We've talked
you were
about the
also
comments that
shitting
come
on this
from-
game yesterday, Christian. You can't continue just to be like, oh, probably Alex. You had nothing to do with it, even though you very much had comments.
make a comment all you
All
like.
I asked Preston was what the frame rate was running. If that counts as hating, then hey, you sign me up to be
Hey.
hating.
You know,
I guess.
you know why you asked.
I've played a lot of it in docked.
I was
We'll talk about that
curious.
as well. Undocked.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The new one is fantastic. It's just a better version of 64. It looks great, plays very well, and the add-ons are very fun. I don't have any frame drops when I'm playing this handheld or docked. I agree. I have the same. I've been playing a lot handheld as well. I think Nintendo has a slam dunk here that hopefully leads to a new Star Fox story/game. I agree. Also, I'm glad my old Star Fox amiibos still do something too. I kind of thought Nintendo would make those obsolete, so it's nice that they give you some things in game.
What do they do?
I haven't checked out. I don't have any old Star Fox amiibos. All I got is a Captain Falcon. I got a King K. Rool, and I got Cloud. Those are my
You don't have a
amiibos.
Fake fan, dude. Fake
I
fan.
know. I just don't care about amiibos really, but I need my Captain Falcon one. I had to have that. To be fair, I have the Starlink R-Wing, the whole like Starlink game that was on Switch One that came with an R-Wing that you could just put on your
Oh
controller.
God, right.
I had that one.
Yeah.
That was my quote unquote toy/amiibo for Star Fox. It's dope. It's awesome. It's especially not fair to dunk on Star Fox after listening to everything you've talked about on GTA 6. Is Star Fox a remake from 1998? Yes, but at least they added a bunch of stuff. It's $60 for 110% of a game, where GTA 6 is $80 for 90% of a game. GTA 6 is reaching next level consumer fuckery. I agree.
I think more than one thing can be true. So yeah,
What
I
a
agree
backhanded
with-
comment.
I agree with everything on the GTA. 100%. I still think 60 for that game is a little too much. But look, I'm not gonna make fun of anybody for getting that. I'm sure it's a good game.
Yeah.
I'm sure it looks great. I'm sure it plays great. My problem also is not with the Star Fox game. It's with the price of their console in general.
Oh, sure.
To be fair.
Yeah.
And that's to be fair, everyone at this point.
Yeah, I do not think that the price of Star Fox is a problem for me. I think that $60 for, you know, like a ground up remake of
Physical copy.
that game
Yes,
is
50 is the digital version.
50
Sure.
I was gonna say 40 would have been great. 50 is fine. You know, that's not bad.
Maybe if you get a
Yeah,
discount.
but if I go physical, it's 60,
Sure,
right? So
yeah.
it's a $60 game. Like that's, you know, because it's not like I'm
Correct.
yeah. Anyway,
I get it.
But like I'm not going to round down for Nintendo. I'm not.
No,
doing
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But
You're fine.
I think that either way, I think that $60 for that game is fine. Like for what they're doing, I don't see an issue with that. I think for me, and I agree with Alex. I gotta go that way. I agree with Alex that the price of that console and then having a remake of a game from 1998, I'm going off what I've seen on the internet. I have not played it, so I could try it for myself and see. I have seen that there are frame drops in handheld mode if you use like the bombs.
I mean, we did see one during the launch.
Oh, you saw it during the trailer.
To be fair, like we saw it during the trailer.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't really noticed it, but you're also talking to someone who has gotten very used to that game dropping frames when something chaotic like that happens, but I haven't noticed it at all. It hasn't.
Yeah, because in 64 it would go to like single frames.
Yeah,
Sure.
It's definitely not going to single frames. It's probably dropping down to closer to like 30 at that point, but nothing that I notice and nothing that I'm like, oh, little stutter. Oh, I've never.
I don't even know
that.
Yeah. So but my whole thing is I'm like, if I'm buying a new console, right, and the Switch 2 has not even been out a full year yet, and we already have a game that is not running, and it's probably just an optimization issue, but I could understand why somebody who owns a Switch 2 would be frustrated at spending money on a new console, buying a new game, and then not having it run the way that it should.
Gotcha. I don't think it's running poorly at all. Like I've not noticed anything. So it's.
I'm not saying that it's running.
I'm not
poorly.
being that guy who's like Cyberpunk. Who's like it's not running bad for me. So it just must be someone else's problem. Like no, it's sure someone might be able to notice something, but I haven't noticed anything. Jake hasn't noticed anything. We're having just a great time with it.
And like I said, I'm not saying that it's running poorly, but I'm saying that a game from 1998 should not. It should just be locked. It shouldn't be an issue, especially on a brand new console.
Sure.
And I feel that way about any game. Like I think it's frustrating. Like for instance, like we talked. This was not on the podcast, but like Travis was booting up Dragon Age Veilguard last night, and he was running into insane performance issues that ended up having to be fixed by switching it to borderless windowed versus full screen. Everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I know it's just a thing."
For a game that's been out 2 years.
Yeah.
Right, like that's very frustrating, right? And so, but that game's been up. So my point in saying is that like I could understand why somebody would be frustrated if they had just spent money on a brand new console and they're like, hell yeah, new Star Fox, let's go. And then it's like, if they run into issues with it, you know,
I haven't heard anybody run into issues yet. So I mean, I'm more than happy to hear it if it's out there. But yeah, I haven't heard anybody run into issues. Moving on. So, we were going to get into my week, but then I forgot that I got games coming out in July. A lot of us here are stoked about Avatar Legends, the fighting game coming out on pretty much damn near everything. July 2nd. Rhythm Heaven.
Every time that game gets mentioned, all I envision is big, tall, blue people punching people, and then I have to remind myself that it's not
another
Avatar.
Yeah, that you're the only person that likes that version of Avatar. Yeah, yes, you should remind.
I wouldn't say that.
No, I'm not even saying that. I never watched like the anime or anything, so like in my brain, that's just what pops into my head, and I'm like, no, not that Avatar.
Yeah,
well,
no one's ever talking about that Avatar.
If you ever feel like taking a break from One Piece, Avatar is a really good one to have to get back into. Avatar's great.
They delayed that though. It's the I think it's like the 22nd now or the 27th, I think.
Oh, really? They pushed it back to later on the year? Yeah, this is Games
yeah.
Radar. Come at them. Rhythm Heaven Groove comes out, though, on July 2nd. So if you were wanting Avatar, you can play Rhythm Heaven Groove if you have a Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch 2. And then we got another remake that I'm sure Alex is very excited for, which I won't shit on because I'm happy that he gets a remake of a game he likes. This is Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced July 9th. That comes out, and I'm very happy for Alex and won't shit on him about it at all.
Yeah.
Because it's the best game in the series. It's fantastic.
Star Fox 64 is the best Unreal shooter ever fucking made. Moving on.
Chris is like, is it though?
No, I'm just thinking, I'm like,
what else?
Panzer Dragoon is really good.
There?
Panzer Dragoon is really good. And you got a whole lot of them out there, but yeah. There's a lot of them aren't good because no one can be as good as Star Fox for some reason.
To be fair, Preston, I think the difference there, and I will not be picking up day one. I don't care. The difference there is if there was an issue with it, though, I would not defend it on that hill. I would cast it into the fire. So
we'll see. We'll see when it happens. All right.
I thought I saw it on Steam. Maybe I was wrong. I guess maybe you could just pre-order it now. I thought I saw it on Steam earlier today.
Yeah, just pre-order preloads. Yeah, they do that a lot. Backyard Baseball is back. It's coming out on everything July 9th.
That one I actually am kind of excited about. I gotta have fun with that.
It looks good. Looks fun. I mean, I used to love it back in the day. I want to see the price on it.
Alex,
what happens.
weren't you playing a backyard game recently? Or
I played the demo. Yeah, I played the demo, but they only
Yeah.
let you do home run derby, which was lame. So you couldn't play any like real people. So I was just kind of, and it couldn't even do a game by itself, right? Like I would have done a CPU game. I couldn't do that either. It was literally just home run derby. But it's fun.
All right.
Okay.
The lawsuit champion Pal World comes out finally in 1.0 on PC and consoles, not Nintendo Switch, July 10th. We have
Is that a different game
1.0
or is it right?
They're
so if
just
you have the
following along,
original, then you upgrade because if so, for anybody that wants it, it's actually part of Steam's summer sale, so you actually get it pretty discounted if you just wanted to have it.
That'll be okay.
All
right, next up, one I'm very excited for. I know Christian is as well. That's Densha Attack. Comes out on the computers and consoles, all of them, July 15th. And then we have, I know it's coming out very soon. Moss the Forgotten Relic comes out on everything July 16th. And if you're curious what that is, that was the VR game for PSVR, I think it was, for little mouse game. And I think they're bringing like a version of that that's not VR to the consoles and PC.
I played that demo too. It was good.
Yeah, I heard people like that one.
Yeah, it was good.
Splatoon Raiders comes out on Switch 2, July 23rd. Very curious about that game. Again, I want to see the price on that. I may hold off on that one. I do like me some Splatoon. I just suck at it. So having a PvE horde mode type of game sounds like a lot of fun. So
I think they had a live direct today specifically about that game.
I'll watch that later on tonight while I'm eating.
Yep.
And then one that I'm still curious as to whether I want to pick it up. I probably will because my friends want me to play it with them, and I can't say no to my fellow Spartans. That's Halo Campaign Evolved. Comes out on Xbox, PlayStation 5, and PC on July 28th. Blood Rain.
It does look good.
It does look good. I just we have it, but I know
I know.
We'll see. Blood Rain Definitive Collection comes out on the Switch July 29th. I thought it was going to be for more consoles. It's not. I don't know why I said it, so I forget that. And then, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 comes out July 30th on Nintendo Switch 2. And that is what I have for games in July.
Can I say,
you know, Preston, I think you changed.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think Preston changed my mind. I probably will buy Assassin's Creed Day 1.
I don't think I changed your mind. I don't think I changed your mind. I think that
you did. I didn't even know what day it came out before you said it. I was just like, I knew it was coming out this year. I didn't know it was that soon, so I would not have cared. But now that you say it, I might pick it up.
Good. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you get a good game that you actually want to play this month.
So the thing, just that last little announcement there, I say, I love the Xenoblade that the way that they are doing, and Alex and I yelled about this during the direct, the way that they are re-releasing these Xenoblade games on Switch 2 is
Is this the third time that it's been re-released?
no, it was a Switch game originally, and
I thought
then
it came from Wii U. One of them did. Or maybe I'm thinking something else.
the first one did. The first one was on
Ah.
Wii U, and
Okay.
then they had number 2 come out on the Switch, and then yeah, but these games have been out for almost 10 fucking years. Then the idea that they would not have just dropped them at the direct being like,
Out
hey,
now. Mhm.
here's the Xenoblade games. Like, no, we have to wait for this. And then 3's not till next year.
Mm-hmm.
It is insane.
Feel bad for
Just
Xenoblade,
release the
Xenogear
fucking
fans.
games.
Yeah.
They are already done. Release the fucking games.
Feel bad for those
like,
fans for sure. But yeah, that's all the comments. That's all we got. I will continue in my week, so we can talk a little about Star Fox because that is all I played this past week, and I'm fucking loving it. Your boy is a happy boy. So I played a little bit before the stream, had a couple of days of things I had to do, and then I played like a couple hours in the stream. We finished up the rest of the levels. Had a really fucking good time with that stream. That game looks immaculate. It plays great. Even like the what did they call it? I'm fucking my mind's throwing a blank. The all range mode combat. So not just the on rail stuff, like the big arena stuff. That just feels like it plays better. I don't know what it is, but something about that. Maybe they made the turn tighter, maybe the handling's better. Maybe because I can see things at a faster frame rate, that makes it a lot better. I don't know what it is, but I'm able to play those levels. I don't want to say easier, but like it feels more natural to play those levels now, and I'm not as frustrated as I was with when it would be like on the other older consoles and such. So I've been loving that. Love all the extra dialogue and stuff that they get. Played one of the multiplayer levels with some AI just to kind of like mess around with it. It seems fun. It seems fine. If you got getting tired of doing the single player and you want to just go online and jump, if you have some friends, I know I'm getting. Me and Jake realized that we weren't friends on Switch yet, so we're gonna be friends on Switch, and then we're gonna play some of that Star Fox multiplayer, have some fun with it. But yeah, I know.
Does this friends not come over from Switch 1?
They do, but for some reason we just never were friends on Switch 1. I guess we never played a game together or something like that. I'm not sure. So I was sitting there, I'm looking to see how many hours he has played because it'll show you that. And then I'm like, Jake, I don't have you on my fucking friends list. He's like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, we're not friends on here. He's like, okay. So I sent him my friend code and everything. We're gonna get on there. We're gonna play some online with that. But yeah, no, I love it. I've played after the stream. That's all I played every day, every night after that. And I played it all day that day. And I played the majority of Monday. I'm probably close to 8 to 10 hours with that game. I've gotten all the medals but one on the levels, which means that you have to get like the high score or whatever, like the certain amount of score to get the medal. And you can't lose any of your teammate ships. One of them was a real big pain in the ass. For anyone who doesn't know, there is a level that has like giant nukes come out from the side. You have to stop the nukes before they hit the gray fox. And you're killing little guys outside of that. The little ships don't respawn, so you have limited amounts of those. And same thing with the little ships and the rockets is that if any of your teammates take those out, you lose the points for those items. And those rockets give you a lot of points. So if I'm going after one of the rockets and Falco is also going after the rockets and he puts the last shot on it, I don't get the points. So I have to play that level a couple times. Other than that, it's been pretty, I won't say easy. Like some of them have taken a couple tries, but like it's more of like a played it. I'm like, okay, let's just try it again. Let's just do better. Use bombs here, use things there. And I've been going through. This is the first time I will ever get all the medals and unlock expert mode in Star Fox 64, or even like the remake. So I got one more level to get a medal on.
You never like 100%ed it as a kid?
Mm-mm. It was just too hard for me as a kid. Like, just trying to get that. I'm like, I can't even imagine. Like, I'm super excited because once you get all the medals, you get expert mode. And I don't know if that means, I hope it means like more enemies. That would be cool. I have a feeling they'll probably adjust health and damage as such, but we'll see what that actually entails. But yeah, it'll be the first time I ever play expert mode in Star Fox, so I'm super excited about it. But I love that game. I think they did a phenomenal job. I think it's wild that the people who made Knockout City are the ones who made this game. And I really hope we went from a dodgeball game to a fucking Star Fox game, and it looks immaculate. I really hope they give those guys the reins and goes, you did great, did amazing. Now make your own Star Fox game. Like do more missions, because even at the end they're like, hey, you got a whole bunch of missions or people like asking for jobs on your board. So feel free to come back and we can go over those briefings. And that's the end of the credits. I'm like, give me that at Star Fox 2. Let me do it. I don't need Star Fox 2 from Super Nintendo coming over and then just doing a prettier version of that, probably wouldn't mind it. But we could do just another Star Fox. Just finally do the one thing that I wanted, which just another on rail Star Fox. And I have faith. If they want to do it, 100% have faith in it. Love it, love it, love it. Had a great time with it. And oh yeah, I did also finish the new season of Shrinking. Thought that was great. I think the character that Michael J. Fox plays was an incredibly good addition. If not a little short-lived because they don't have him like in the later episodes of the season. But I thought he did a great job. His character was phenomenal. I just feel the same thing with Shrinking as I kind of did with the Bear, to where it's like we don't think we needed to have this many seasons. I think the writing kind of starts to lack a little bit. I think more in Shrinking than it did in the Bear. But I feel like the writing is kind of not as up to quality as from like I've seen for like the first couple seasons of Shrinking. Still very good. But I don't know, do we know if that was the final season of Shrinking? You know if it's official? I know the Bears new season is
I
the
think
final
there's
season.
one more. I think
No, I think there's
ends
another
next
season.
Yeah, another season coming up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but yeah, that's all I did with my week.
Nice.
else?
So let's go next.
I go.
Yeah.
I'm almost done with Pragmata, so I played a
nice.
bunch of that. I'm in the final area, so I will have that probably finished up by the next time we record. It's very good. I really, really like it.
I definitely think I'm gonna try
I think that
the combat just like it speaks to me a little bit with the hacking and the shooting. Like, it looks very good.
yeah, dude, like I was telling Alex this, but like Capcom has nailed like the exact. I think that this is the limit of like how much you can
Said that
do.
last episode too, yeah.
Yeah, for an encounter, like they've nailed it. But yeah, it's super fun. The story is really good so far. I'm excited to see how exactly that ends. And it feels like if this is like if this actually does like, this final zone and it ends, and there's obviously there's like little collectibles, other things that you can go get and different things, but I think that this will be the perfect length for this game too. Like it will have really stuck the landing in
Think
that
about
regard.
like 20 hours ish. Is that what you're kind of ballparking with
12.
it? Oh shit. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That speaks to me. I love it.
And then I also played some Soros last night. I was dipping into that because I'm trying to get some good time in with that before the move. And that is also very good.
Which did you finish any bosses?
No, I made it to. I think I made it to a boss room, like, or I was getting up there, and then I got smoked by something, and it sent me back. So
Gotcha.
I gotta.
Did you do what
But I got into the.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I got into the. I got far enough into the first zone that then the eclipse happened,
Okay, good.
and then I got all the corruption stuff and was dealing with all that. So that was the whole thing. But it's very fun. It honestly, I mean. I know that it's a separate game and it's not connected at all, but it is just Returnal 2. That's what it feels like. Yeah.
Spiritual successor, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you do what I suggested and peer into the eclipse? You stare into it a little bit?
No, I didn't know that's what you were suggesting to me. I thought you just asked me.
You're in game.
It sounded dirty, honestly.
Yeah, did you stare into that black hole?
It did.
Yeah. You should just take your character, aim your reticle into it, and just kind of look into it for a little bit and see what happens. It's fun.
Just peer into the hole. Just peer into it.
Stare into the hole a little bit.
Anyway, so yeah, I'll make sure to do that the next time I play the game, which will probably be after this. But yeah, those are the only two things I played. Otherwise, man, you see it. Getting ready to move. That's it.
New digs.
All right. Alex, you want to go? Or you want me to go?
I can go. Legitimately played nothing. Absolutely nothing. I haven't played anything on the Steam Deck. Haven't played anything on anything else. I've watched the World Cup when I'm not painting or cleaning, and then when I'm not watching the World Cup, I'm painting and cleaning.
Fair enough. Busy boy.
That's fair.
There you go.
That's fair.
Games.
Pretty easy.
Yeah. So that's all. Okay. Well, I guess I can go then. So for me, I think obviously last I'm trying to think if that. Yes, this episode has been out since then.
Mhm.
So I was in vacation. Well, not vacation. I was on bereavement
Mhm.
technically. For family. And then I spent the weekend in the mountains after that. And then Steam sale was happening, so I partook in purchasing some games. One game I am extremely excited that I think all have picked up at this point, which we haven't played together yet. I think that will be coming hopefully sooner rather than later,
Mm-hmm.
is Mecha Chameleon,
Mhm.
which is that kind of like prop hunt type situation, except you're just a little person, a little stick figure that you can just paint to blend in with the environment. So I've been seeing all kinds of shenanigans happening online. I'm
I can't
excited to
wait to
dive.
play that. That'll be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
excited to dive into that. Against my better judgment, I also picked up Dead or Alive 6 last round.
Mm.
You know, the reviews are mixed, mostly for people that owned the last game and had already bought all the DLC, because this is really just a re-release of that. They've also blacklisted Dead or Alive 5, so you can no longer get that game.
Or isn't it? I thought it
So,
was DOA 6.
or yeah, well, DOA 6 last round is oh yeah, I guess that would be right. This is just kind of a
Yeah, it's
re-release
like
We
a
of
have
that
to buy
re-release of
this
yesterday.
DOA
one
6.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I've been enjoying the game. I got Christian. I think Christian was in there. I can't remember. I think Alex was in there as well, and I don't know if Preston was in there or not. But I did my first online match after not playing this game in so long. It's been
It was
probably
close.
it's been since God, whatever Dead or Alive 4 came out. That's how long it's been. But anyways, but it has given me kind of the itch, and I know that you guys are talking about this new Marvel game, what's it called?
Tokan, Fighting
Tokon.
Souls.
Tokon.
Tokon coming out, and I've been looking a lot into that game, and it is looking very
They
nice.
announced
So I'm
Blade.
pretty
I'm very
excited
excited.
about
Yeah.
that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So pretty excited about that as well. I also played a game called Parcel Corps, which is essentially like you're a courier during kind of an epidemic, and it is very much in the same vein as like Jet Set Radio meets like Crazy Taxi vibes. I've played a small snippet of it. Seems like it's going to be fun. I also played a game that I had purchased because I know one of Christian's favorite games is Morrowind, and there was a game that came out that I was reading and watching about that said it was heavily inspired from Morrowind, called Dread Delusion. I played probably maybe 30 minutes of that. It's got a weird vibe, but I kind of like it. Played a little bit of that. Obviously, I'm still on that Crimson Desert life.
Mhm.
But I have progressed in the story. I am now finally exactly where I was when I stopped playing on PlayStation.
And was
So
it?
I
Is
think
it?
combined,
Go ahead with your combined. Yeah,
I just say combined, I'm probably now at this point. Actually, I have Steam pulled up right now, so I could probably tell you.
probably close around 200
Um,
hours. I guess
yeah, so I was at 109 on PlayStation, and I am 98.9 hours on
200 hours.
PC.
And he just unlocked
Now
the third
I'm
character.
I am assuming this. I don't know if I see the pain in Christian's eyes, but
That's so many hours.
I don't know if GeForce Now hours, because that goes through Steam as well. I don't know if that calculates into these hours as well. I think it does. I
Mm,
think it does. Um,
I
but
would hope
anyways,
so.
yeah. I think it does because it technically runs Steam, so
Yeah.
in the background. But I also played that as well. I picked up Retro Rewind, which is a video store simulator. It's
Mhm.
like you're running an old retro video game store. I'm pretty excited to check that out because there's some cool mods that I saw where you can actually play the game and then you have a TV up behind you that's actually playing like real old school movies. So you can just kind of look up behind you and there's some movies and stuff playing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And then outside of that, I also played I downloaded, I bought The Invincible, which is a story about it's like a Mars survival story based off a book, I guess. So it's be pretty good. Have not played that yet. There's also a pixel art game that I started called Kinseed, I think is what it's called. I think you all watched me play a little bit of that yesterday,
Yeah.
where it's asking you questions, and when you're answering these, that's what's filling up your stats. That seems like it will be cool. It'll be great for an on-the-go game as well. Um, I also had tried to play Dragon Age Veilguard. Not a great experience. Refunded that. So there's that. Outside of games, that's pretty much what I have played. As far as what I have watched, I finally have started watching the newest season of Daredevil, which has
Oh
been
yeah,
great.
been good.
probably halfway through. And Amelia has not seen any of the new season, like the reborn stuff. So she's actually going to go back. I think we're actually going to go back and restart the Netflix series and just watch them all the way through. And then I finished Spider-Man or Spider Noir, which I actually really enjoyed. There was some of the negative comments is about Nicolas Cage's acting. It almost seems like he overacts. Has anybody watched any of it yet? To
I
this
have.
point? Did that comment come from you, Alex? Maybe it did not. No, maybe it did. Maybe you didn't say that.
I didn't say he was overacting. I just said
Oh,
it's
okay.
weird, like with the way he talks,
There-
with
okay,
his mouth and stuff.
so-
I don't know if it's an aging thing or
No. So, with that being said, you probably haven't got far enough in. They actually explain why he acts the way he acts. Which once they did that and addressed kind of the issue, because I was kind of the same way until they got to that point. I was like, oh, okay, well, that makes more sense. So I won't tell what that is. You'll see it when you get there. So watch that. I think the new season of Silo is getting ready to come out, which I'm pretty excited about. And then also, Preston, did you watch X-Men First Class, or not First Class? God, X-Men, the new animated series that followed X-Men 97. Did
I
you
watched
watch any
season
of those?
1. Yes. Season 2 is out.
New season
this
comes
month.
out July 1st.
Yeah.
July 1st.
Yeah. So
yeah,
it comes out tomorrow.
it's real close.
Yeah.
So pretty excited about that. And
stoked
see
for
how
that.
that goes.
I don't think I'll fuck
and
it
then
up because I know the writer / director for season 1 was not a happy camper. I don't think he's a part of it. I know he had help like previously doing a lot of the writing for season 2, but I don't think he's involved in a lot of production of it because I think they let him go at one point, or he left.
Yeah,
they
that's what
did
Alex
let him
was
go
saying, I
right
think.
after that show came out
So,
and got a ton of success.
We'll see if they fuck that or not, but yes.
Yeah. And then outside of that, I actually went to the movies for the first time in a long
Nice.
time. When I was when I was with my family, they all wanted to go see Toy Story 5, so we went and saw Toy Story 5. It was good. I mean, it was fine. It was a Toy Story movie. After 3, I'm just like, I don't really care at this point, but that's just me. And then, but outside of that, I think that is all there. Okay. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you so much for, that is all I've been up to. Yes.
All right. Cool. Well, I am the lame one this week, so I'll try and have something next week.
You're fine.
But I can't make any promises, to be fair. So thank you all for hanging out with us. Don't forget to check in later this week. We have another side quest for you while we're catching up on Final Fantasy stuff. Travis is going to bring some trivia to the pod. So we're going to do that. This will be maybe the second time we've done trivia with everybody on here. Maybe the first legit time we've done trivia with all 3 of us on here. Because I think the last time was just a little something.
It was a 24-hour stream with all of us on the trivia.
Yeah. So the first pod where we're gonna do some trivia. So check in with that, and don't forget to check in with Preston when he's back to Star Wars Sundays this upcoming Sunday. And then we'll be back at you next week with another episode where hopefully I'll be back in my office like a real boy.
Yay.
So thanks for hanging out, everybody. Don't forget to check back with us later. And with that, Preston, you know what to do.
Hit it. Thank you for listening to another episode of The Testing Room. To catch up on past episodes or to check out the newest ones when they drop, follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your favorite podcast. If watching is more your thing, check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/@thetestingroom, or watch us live on twitch.tv/testingroomlive. To leave comments or ask questions, you can follow us on Instagram @testingroompod, leave a comment on YouTube, or send them in to testingroompod@gmail.com. See you next time.